Hey, DOT community, this is Zalon coming at you with a new Theaters of War Urkon edition. And we're going to go over it in just a second. We have exactly 1 day. It was 1 day, 20 hours here, just a little bit ago when it was first launched. But I'm going to be showing off my new talent and new Ladega here at the very end of this video from the most recent event, because I got better rolls on both of them, so I definitely want to show that off. But also, too, I'm going to show off exactly how easy it is to beat Gold 2 in this video. Also, as well as some few other things that are going on in the DOT community, so stick with me. Alright, so here we go. Theaters of War Urkon Edition. This is pretty much stating that we have an Urkon event this week, and if you did see the notification as well for the devs live stream, it shows a picture of Urkon as well. So it is going to be an Urkon event coming on Thursday, so get excited for that. So in this TOW, if you've never done it before, the gold tier, of course, is there is 2 castles, gold 1, gold 2. You have the opportunity to do each one of them twice if you do not do any gemming, which is skipping the time. Then the silver tier at 12 hours, of course. You have 3 opportunities during the time that they allot, giving you, since there's 2 castles or stages for that as well, gives you 6 opportunities. And of course, every time you do raid any one of these arenas, it is 6 portal stones. So do keep that in mind as well. And of course, the bronze tier is every 6 hours, 7 opportunities in the time frame that we have, giving you 21 attacks at the bronze tier. So let's look what's inside of them, see what's exciting. Of course, the gold tier is offering the 2-star, 3-star event relics, which is good. But when you see the what I've gotten so far, and I'm going to go out of this very shortly, show off exactly what I got in my first run. And it's pretty disturbing to see that the 2-star relics are still in the gold tier. So that is one of my biggest gripes about the gold tiers, is the 2-star relics should not be in there. They should be only 3s and 4s available if you want players to gem gold tiers, because I will not be gemming gold tiers since there is 2-star relics in there. Now, I will be doing, of course, my free available gold tiers and doing one here for the video, which, of course, just to show off exactly how easy it is to beat gold 2. So I like the Orb of Wealth. Earthbreaker, it's offensive Goliath, not really my thing. Banner of the Earth is okay. Heartstone, we've seen it a billion times, but is available. Urdrid's Jade is nice. So Orb of Wealth, Urdrid's Jade, I'd really like to see either one of those out of the gold tier. And Terra Firma is a older Goliath defensive relic as well. I'm not going to say that's bad either. So that's gold tier. Of course, silver tier, 1 and 2-star event relics are going to be available. Silver tier always seems to be very good for me. Actually, you'll also see the bronze came out pretty decent for being my bronze pools, so you'll see that in just a second. But the of course, they mentioned, of course, the Grounded Storm, which is the upcoming event. I didn't mention that, but that is the name of the event for Urkon here coming up. But we have Snow Boots, Frost Fist, Ice Ring, Ice Hammer, Ice Helm. Most of these ice relics have been available many, many a times, so nothing really crazy and new here. So not super excited about the relics that are in here, but of course, the 1 and 2-star event relic drops are usually pretty good in here. So that's more or less, and it's only cost about 650 gems at the max to refresh these. Sometimes I wait in between to do my silver tiers and wait maybe 2-3 hours to make it a little bit cheaper. Also, I'll do other things that I need to do, obviously life, and I'll be able to do a bunch of these silver tiers for relatively inexpensive. I'm looking at probably putting in about 8K into doing the silver tiers just to see if I can get some 1-star, 2-star event relics for this upcoming event. Now, of course, if I get any event relics in the gold tier, I'm not going to complain. Then, of course, here, bronze tier, we have the Volcano Vein, Fire Ring, Flame Volley, and Flame Burge. All of these, of course, we've seen many a time in plenty of events, so nothing super crazy here, but again, a bunch of forging food. That's how I see bronze tier. That's all it is. And you have a lot of free opportunities to do these, so if you're a brand new player, yeah, you might be getting a lot of these relics for the first time, and there's a decent amount of them, but otherwise, it's just all forging food. All right, and besides from that, of course, we do have the Spell Surge, Alethan Shield that's going on right now all week. So they're just basically buffing up the shield spell a little bit, although the duration has been reduced by 50%. So that kind of stinks. But the radius increased by 100% damage, and it has higher damage absorption as well. So let me know what you think about that. Are you using it more? I think it's just to see if the developers want to see if people will actually use the shield spell more because of this, or if it's just going to, still retain to be not as popular of a spell compared to others. And I believe that's the reason why they chose it. And other times that they've tried tests and trials on troops is typically because those troops were not being used or used less frequently by the majority of players. So I know there's probably a bunch of people who will put in the comments, I use it. I know, it's fine. But, oh, look, I got promoted. When it comes down to, I think the overall, they're just seeing what's the most underused spells, and I think Shield Spell might be one of those. So that would be my reasoning for why they're doing this. So let's go ahead and jump in and do a gold 2. Show you how incredibly easy it is to beat. I just did it just a little bit ago. Now I've been going in, yes, we'll skip it, but this is just for testing its sake. I've been going in with Calvarex. Oh, we gotta change these troops. Calvarex and all maidens. And you'll see why. Because Urkon comes in with a ton of actually, we'll use the shield spell just to show it off here. But Urkon comes in with a ton of Goliath, which of course is very easy to combat with. A summoner, I would say any summoner, because you can just drop troops in front if you can, or if you're going in with a more ranged offense, then of course take in your meat shield in front of that. For instance, like in a case of a Hades or Almorand. But yeah, you're pretty much gonna want to take maidens in. And I suggest meat shields, of course, in front of them. So in this case, I'm pretty much just going to do this. Just a couple meat shields, diverts the troops. Everybody pretty much stays exactly where they are. They don't have to go anywhere. We'll use the shield spells. Urkon goes down pretty easily. I'm still not coming to me at all. Take out more of this ranged. And keep up the defense here. And it's going to be over fairly soon. There you go. Gold 2. Let's see if I get some garbage rewards. Watch is going to give me amazing. No. Nothing special. Lost one maiden. Now let me real quick show off the talent. I'm going to show what I got also in the event too as well, but I'm going to show off my Talons and Ladegas. So this is the new one. So it got resist ice and fire, same as the previous one. It got archer's damage and armor piercing like it's supposed to have, and then of course spearman health, which in my eyes was better than the spearman armor that I had on the previous one. So I think it's a step up from the previous Talon that I have, which is cool. And I've never really gotten a good Ladega roll before, but the Ladega that we got in the event, I think this is my old one. See, damage against Titans, charge damage. Resist against lightning wasn't bad. I'm not going to say that was bad, but I just didn't like that. You know, there was charge damage and then damage against Titans as well. So, we got this. We got Panthers damage, Panthers resist against lightning, Panthers critical, Panthers armor piercing. I like this Ladega a lot more. Let me know what you think. I think they were both nice steps up. Now, just to let everybody know, I've been doing, of course, Gold 1 and Gold 2 with Calvarax. I've been doing Silver 1, Silver 2 with Almorand, just because he's fun to play with and works well in the against Aurea in the ice. And then, of course, for the Bronze tier, I've been using Cerberus, just because he's low level 24. So, you know, make sure you're getting all your levels on Titans that need it. Don't take in Titans that are level 60. I would recommend, unless you absolutely have to, but it's better that way. Besides from that, I do want to look at also the monuments. You do want to make sure you do all of the monuments for newer players. Each one of these monuments will be available to be done today and tomorrow. Each one of them guaranteeing 3 Titan drops in each one of them. So, you have 15 Titans today, 15 Titans tomorrow, for a total of 30 Titans that you can collect. All you have to do is just beat these 5 monuments. Today, once, and then tomorrow, once. So don't forget that. 30 pre-leveled Titans. Some of them may be 2-star. Maybe a 3-star. Let me know if you get a 3-star. But most of the time, you get 1-stars and 2-stars pre-leveled. So make sure you get on this. And I'm going to jump out, take a look at what I got. This initially was my first gold. This is my gold 2. And I was like, man, this is going to be a bad TOW. Here's my gold 1. Still, I'm like, wow, this is horrible for gold tier. And then here we are, silver tier, saving the day. Getting a 2-star event relic. This is where it's at, ladies and gentlemen. 2-star in the silver tier. And then, of course, another silver. This is, think, silver 1. I got a nice helm. Not bad. I mean, again, all fusion people. Make sure you're doing it. Bronze, bronze, bronze. And this wasn't a bad bronze. The Flame Birds and Spartan Cape. I mean, again, this is speaking for players that don't see event relics popping up and stuff like that, and they're very brand new to the game. You know, snatching up. Otherwise, forging food. So, all right, DOT community, enjoy the event. Look forward to what's coming up soon. There is also the event relics. The relic submissions for the most recent drawings for the player-made relic, and they had over 400 submissions from what I heard from the developers. This isn't something they haven't. I don't think they've posted yet or anything, but they got it nailed down to 8. So check DOT's Facebook page for more details. So I believe there's 8 of them that have been selected. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Look forward to that as well. I will see you all again very soon.